Hello, everybody, and welcome to the second episode of the Foul Out Show with Brendan and Garrett. Today, like we said before, we're going to be doing a tier list. This tier list, we're going to be doing multiple today, I think. But our first one that we're going to be doing is our top point guards going into the second half of the year. So we've made our own. I will put the link in the description for this if y'all want to do it yourselves. But we have every starting NBA point guard going into the second half, and we're going to rank them. And we've got their own tier, so the number one player, we all know who that's going to be, most likely. We have our top five, so 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then pretty good. It's just not quite top five. Our average players, the role players, and then the below average people. And then the people who suck dick.
Straight buns, just straight
Yeah,
buns.
straight ass. So I think we're ready. Number one, we got James Harden. James
I'm
Harden,
gonna put him pretty good right now.
yeah. James
He's
Harden at
playing
one
good.
point could have been his own tier, but he's fallen off a
Oh.
little bit. He last year and the years before, like last 2 or 3 years, you could have put him below average. But this year he's been pretty good. I think that's fair.
Yeah, James is Jamesing. I mean,
Yeah,
you
he's
can't knock
just
James for being James.
he's just doing what he does, and he's pretty good at it. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. No
Oh,
explanation.
number one.
We know this. Kobe.
Kobe, actually, I'm gonna put him pretty good right now. He's doing
He is playing really good.
for
But
what we take out of him. He's
it,
considered maybe most improved.
Yeah, but I feel like he hasn't done it long enough.
I mean, it. Well, no, he can't win most improved after averaging 19 last year. He should have won most improved last year after
Yeah.
going up by 10 points a game. But Kobe White, 18 points. I mean, 42% from the field, 35% from three. Not the greatest average.
I think I put him at average.
Yeah, I mean, we'll put him average. That's fine.
Yeah, I think he could be a little better. I think he has to be just a little bit better to be pretty good. You know. But right now he's playing average on an average team, in my opinion. Jordan Poole. Pretty good.
Yeah, he's playing pretty damn good this year.
I mean, he usually does. He just like last year, it was a weird year, sad for him. But I think he's comfortable where he's at now, and that does a lot. I think he needed time to settle in.
Bad.
Yeah, that team is so bad.
So bad.
He is great.
But no, 22 points a game. Like he's almost averaging 2 steals a game too.
Yeah,
that's good. I mean, he's Jordan Pooling. It's not like he has a chance at winning.
Yeah,
he's basically just throwing a bucket, put 42 on my second favorite team's head. Don't talk about that.
All right,
Tyrese
Halliburton. Tyrese Halliburton.
I'm putting bro at below average right now.
Here's the thing with Tyrese Halliburton. He's the guy who sits at the table doing nothing on the group project. And
then does a little bit every once in a while. 18 points a game.
No, gets a 100. Literally what he did in the Olympics. He didn't play a single minute, and he still got that gold medal. Below average. Ass.
Actually, no. Let's put him ass. Put him ass.
Yeah.
Put him buns. I mean, goddamn, Mr. Inconsistent.
I mean, you could have put him top 5 last year, realistically.
No, look, I'm looking at his stats in the last 10 or so games. 33 points in the last game. 12 points in the game before that. 31, 19, 4. In 35 minutes, bro scored 4.
That's fucking crazy.
No, yeah. 16 points. 14 points, 13 points. And let's not get back to the beginning of this year where he couldn't throw a rock into the goddamn ocean.
That's crazy. But yeah.
I mean, it was abysmal. And he's also only averaging 8.8 assists. To have this horrible scoring right now, in the way he's not playing to where he should be in his career, he is in his 6th year. He should be good. Not worse than his last 2 years.
And he was considered. He could have been, like I said, he could have been considered top 5 in the last couple of years.
He has his worst efficiencies in his entire career right now. You can't give him the excuse of a sophomore slump when he's in his 6th year.
Yeah, like it's not like Jason Tatum. It's crazy. He's only 19. Looking ass. And then we got Tyrese Maxey.
Tyrese Maxey, I put him average right now. He's playing good, but he's been injured a decent bit. I mean, I don't remember how many games exactly he's played.
Okay, we
I can
need
check that right now.
Tyrese
Um,
Maxey. It's Tyrese Maxey. He's average. Is
I'm
Curry
checking
top
his
5
season
this year?
totals.
We need to have a talk.
Yes, yeah, he's still top 5. In the games that matter and in the clutch, he is still an insane player.
Yeah.
He may have a few slumpy off games, but then he goes back and drops you 30 or
Yeah,
drops
true.
you like what he did in Christmas with 38 points with like 3 straight three-pointers for clutch, or like going up for that nasty layup to help get the game in. And if Wiggins and Kuminga didn't sell him on the defensive end, they might have won. Now he's played actually. Let's put Tyrese in pretty good. He's still played 26 games this year,
Yeah.
and he's averaging like 25 a game, but
I
his
think that's fair.
percentages are not good. 42% and then 35% from three.
And
But it's still
now
Tyrese Maxey. He doesn't
Drew
have the
Holiday.
stars.
Drew
Below
Holiday,
average. Below average. I'm
below
sorry.
average. Yeah, that's fair.
Brother cannot
He's just
this year is a horrible shooting year for him. For a
yeah.
dude who's been consistently a good shooter for the last while, to be playing the way he is right now is sad. I mean, he's still averaging 12 points, but 34% from 3 when he averaged 43% last year. The year before that 38, 41%, 39%. Like he hasn't averaged 3-point percentages this bad since 2019.
Like you can do so much better than that.
Yes,
Like
and
we know he can do better than that, and he's just
he's
not
not even putting
performing.
up his defensive
Yeah,
capability.
he's not
either.
performing. I mean, somebody
Yeah.
like that who has performed so well in the past, you just can't not
I
perform.
get it. He's old. He's an old man. I mean, he's how old now? 34, but still, from a dude who's coming off one of the career years last year, winning a championship, playing great. Like even if it was only 12 points a game, which is less than his other years, like with the Bucks, it's still he was doing it on great efficiencies with 48% from the field and 43% from 3. Plus, he's just isn't performing this year. I think he deserves below average.
And I think Jamal Murray isn't the same.
Jamal Murray, yeah. I mean, I'm gonna give him the same. He has been, other than his few good games, he has been dog shit this
And
year.
that inconsistency for somebody when you're playing with Jokic, you gotta be
And
better
the
than that.
fact
You
that they're
can do
playing this
so
bad
much
this
with
year,
Jokic. If you're not okay, if you have Nikola Jokic on your team, okay, you have Nikola Jokic and Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook is still a pretty good basketball
yeah,
player.
he's playing great off the bench for this team. He's a bright spot for this team
And
right
we
now.
know that Jamal Murray and Russell Westbrook have had a lot of court time together. And when you're playing with Jamal Murray and if you think about this, you're Jamal Murray. You have Russell Westbrook and Nikola Jokic and the rest of the nobodies on the court, right? So you have so many opportunities, so many scoring opportunities, right? You've got Jokic, call a screen, go out for a layup, okay? You have Russ, give him a pass, he will score, right? You can give Jokic a pass, he will score. If you're not performing with those guys, there's so many things that you can do to produce with guys like that. And when you aren't, and you have in the past, similar to Drew Holiday, it just isn't acceptable, you know?
If this gives into how bad Jamal Murray is playing this year, he's averaging 20 points, right?
Yeah.
36.7 minutes a game, 44% from the field, 36% from 3, or we can round it up, 37. 4 rebounds, 6 assists, 1.5 steals, 0.7 blocks. But keep in mind, 36 minutes a game. Let's look at Russell Westbrook in 26 minutes a game. 12 points, 45% from the field, 32% from 3, 4.4 rebounds, 6.6 assists, 1.7 steals, and 0.5 blocks.
And
so he's averaging more steals, more assists, more rebounds, in about 8 less points in 10 less minutes.
And with the Nuggets struggling the way they are, right? Playoff hopes are almost gone the way they've been playing, And
that's a little bit of a stretch.
Yeah, okay, maybe.
They're still 19 and 14.
Yeah.
But in the really tough Western Conference,
That's not bad.
Well, no, that is bad.
Yeah, true.
Keep in mind the Mavs are the 6th seed with one more win and one more loss, so 20 wins. The Spurs are 18 and 16, and they're the 8th seed.
But okay, so with that stacked division, right? That stacked conference, I think the Nuggets.
Need a lot to become contenders, and they
Yeah,
need
but
Jamal Murray to
here's
step
the
it
biggest
up.
thing is they need to discuss this. I feel like Russell Westbrook should be the starting point guard over Jamal Murray. I think Jamal Murray needs time. I think he needs a little bit of
I don't think
just
that's what it is. I think they need to put Russ into the starting lineup to kick like Jamal Murray might be sleeping right now. He might think, okay, this is all right. I mean, I'm not playing like I was last year, but that's fine. They need to give him a kick in the ass
yeah,
and say,
he
"Yo,
needs to have
bro."
a come to Jesus. Like, bro, you suck. Lock the fuck in or something like that,
Yeah,
you
like
know?
putting a 30 30 how old is Russ right now?
He's like 36, 37 years old.
I'm gonna check.
And he is performing better than Jamal Murray, who's significantly younger than him, who has performed very well in the past.
Yeah, he's 36 years old, and he is the only stat he is under him in is blocks by 0.2, points by 8 in
And point, okay,
11
having
in
less points
11
than
less minutes, 11 less
yeah,
minutes.
having only 8 less points than him in 11 less minutes is crazy. You can't do that.
He has a better field goal percentage and he's about 5% less on 3, which Russ has never been a 3-point shooter. He doesn't take that many shots from the 3-point line. So, it's like yeah. And you know what? The Nuggets are 9-2 with Russell Westbrook starting.
That's crazy.
He has started multiple games for them this year. He started I believe 11, and they are 9-2 with him starting, which should be a come to Jesus moment
Yeah,
for Jamal Murray.
that should be like, hey, look at me. It should be just some sort of, it should
Yeah,
be
like
some sort of, you should
hey,
notice that and be like, hey, this is a little bit fucked. Maybe we should change something. Now
De'Aaron Fox,
on
top
to our
5.
next.
De'Aaron Fox, top 5 for me right now.
Ooh, top 5?
He's averaging 27 points a game, 5 rebounds, 6.2 assists on 50% from the field.
How are the Kings doing right now?
Horrible. They are absolute dog shit. They're
Yeah.
like a shit drop in the water.
Well, yeah, he's been performing really well. He's got good stats on another shitty team, just like Jordan Poole. He just does what Jordan Poole does, but
they're
a little bit better.
they're actually leading on the Grizzlies right now, 123 to 116,
Ooh.
and he has 16 points. It's the
Uh,
5 minute. No, that's actually not that bad. Malik Monk has 26 though.
oh.
Malik is going off, and DeMar DeRozan with 24. Oof, damn. But no, the Kings are like 15 and 19 right now, and they're the 12th seed in the Western Conference. Which I get it; it's the Western Conference. They're only 4 games below 500, but
I mean, in
it's
a
not.
league where the Western Conference is stacked and the Eastern Conference is not,
If they were in the Eastern Conference
they
right
would be
now,
maybe in the playoffs.
play in. They would be like the 10 seed, but that is still a 12 seed being the 10 seed. If we look at our the 4th seed has in the Eastern Conference is 21 and 15. The 5th seed drops off to 17 and 15. The 4th seed in 17 and 15 is right around the 10th and 9th and 10th seed in the Western Conference. That is horribly unstacked. We need a league expansion. We need a fucking expansion. We need a team for Las Vegas. We need to get Seattle a team back or Mexico City. That'd be cool.
No.
Branching out to when they did a game in Mexico City, they got a whole hell of a lot of watch time.
They should. I feel like you gotta make a European team before you make that, though.
Well, European team isn't as big of a market as Mexico is.
Yeah,
Mostly
there
because
is.
there's so no. Listen. Mostly because there's so many things to watch for basketball in Europe that I don't think NBA team will do Europe that much good. So I don't think any country is going to be jumping at the bit to get that. But Mexico wants to widen their basketball outreach, meaning
That's fair.
a team for them. And obviously, we got to give Vegas a team. If we host the summer league in Vegas all the time, come on, you know how much money they would make if they put a team in Vegas.
That would be good. Now we're on to Garland.
Now the only problem is we'd get a Michael Jordan problem
Yeah.
with the damn
We're
players.
on to Garland. So
Ooh, Garland's nasty this year. Garland is so good. And playing for an amazing team. I think he could be top 5. He's 21 points, but on the best team in the league, or second best in my opinion.
I think he's pretty good. I wouldn't say top 5 yet.
Well,
I think it's close, but I don't think he's top 5.
Are we gonna put in someone? Well, I guess yeah. We can go pretty good, but put him at the top of pretty good right now.
Yeah, I think so. Jalen Brunson, also pretty good.
Oh, Jalen Brunson gets oof.
That is true.
Jalen is really good, but
He's inconsistent too.
not 25 points a game, but he's not the star of his team anymore. He's not number 1. It's gone to Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah,
So let's
he's
put him
getting
pretty good.
overshadowed.
Let's put him pretty good.
Yeah, I think so. LaMelo, pretty good.
No, top 5.
No
No doubt.
I did
LaMelo's
put him
top
like
5.
number 4 on my top players in the league. I think he has to be top
Yeah,
5.
he is top 5. No, put him at the top of top 5 right now.
Yeah.
Even on that shit ass team, he is playing like a fucking fiend.
Now we've got to be smart with who we put in that 4th spot. Cade Cunningham is pretty good.
Cade's actually playing great this year. I'm not top 5 or anything. We need more people in average. This is getting bad. Oh, well, no, we're about to get that with some of these players over here. No, DeJounte Murray is possibly below average right now. DeJounte is playing horrible.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Fred VanVleet is average.
Yeah, DeJounte Murray is averaging 16.
I think Kyrie Irving is my 4th.
Listen,
for number top 5.
His best things were his 3-point shooting, right? DeJounte Murray should be an ass right now. 15.5 points a game on 36% from the field.
Ooh.
36. 25% from 3. I get it, he's averaging 2.4 steals a game, but he is having the worst offensive season he has ever had. This is worse than his no, this isn't worse than his rookie season, but this is worse than every season after his rookie season. This is abysmal. Because at least in his rookie season, if he only averaged 8.5 points, he still averaged near 40% from 3.
That's fair.
But this dude's on 25% right now. How the fuck are you on 25%?
And
when
Fred
you are
VanVleet,
a career 34% 3-point shooter, and recently pretty much all above 34. I mean, what are you doing?
Fred VanVleet is average.
Yeah, Freddie, I don't remember how his season's going right now. They're having their team's great, but let me check Fred. Let me check Freddie. 15 points, 37% from the field. For a good team, we can put him average. We can put him average, even though he isn't averaging that many points, but that he's also playing with some really good players, and his team's good. Kyrie,
I think, takes my top 5 spot.
Let me take a look at these other players that are left.
You also got to think.
No, John Morant. John Morant outtakes him. I'm sorry, John Morant is so good this year, and also his team is playing way better than the Mavs are. Yeah, put top 6. Put top 6.
No.
Well, no, we can have the 5 after better than pretty good is crazy.
Kyrie goes there. Ja goes there.
Wait, no. I know what to do.
What?
Turn Shea here, the top tier, into just Shea, and then top 5. Yeah. Top 5, and then just Shea. Because there is no competition between them. It is just Shea. Shea is hands down the third best, maybe best player in the league. I think he deserves MVP this year. Like I know in my top 10 I did say Giannis or Jokic,
But
but
it's only been a few days, and we are already changing that.
it's a 3-man race. I'm gonna say that. I think it depends on what we're thinking about. Are we thinking about incredible statistical seasons or consistency and team success? Because we didn't give Wemby the Defensive Player of the Year last year because his team didn't succeed. Well, what are we gonna do? Say Shea no? Because Shea, if he's on the court, his team has a insane 126 offensive fucking what's it called? Score. So they're scoring like 126 points. I
With
mean,
him
like
on the
they're
court,
playing insane.
they're averaging 126 points with him
Like
on the
right
court.
around there.
That
Right
is
around there.
insane.
And 109 when he's off court.
That team is insane.
I can't I'm such it's so hard for me to say Cleveland is the best team in the league.
When you
Like
have
I get it, they're
OKC,
winning more, but OKC is missing their second best player and still playing on par.
like
That is
when Chet comes
crazy.
back, the league is cooked. Right now.
Mike Conley. Stinky. 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 Bro is stinky right now. That team, Minnesota, is not playing that well.
After
I don't
making
believe
it
Mike.
to the conference finals last year.
And Mike is averaging 8 points.
Ugh.
I don't know if he's exactly starting because it seems like they're splitting minutes between Mike Conley and
Now,
Dante.
Austin Reeves.
But oof.
Austin Reeves is clutch, but is he that good when he's not just shooting clutch shots?
Well, let's check Austin. I like Austin Reeves' game, but he's averaging 18 points a game.
It's not bad.
45% from the field, 36% from 3, 4.5 rebounds, 5.9 assists, and 1 steal. I mean, let's put him average. We can put him average.
Yeah, I think so too.
He's not pretty good, but he's
Jalen
average. Ooh,
Suggs.
Dougie boy. He's been actually pretty good. Doug. Pretty good for his standards. Offensively, he's having a good season with 16 points a game on 41% from the field, which, it's Jalen Suggs. Did we ever expect him to become an incredible offensive player? No. But if he is averaging 1.5 steals in a block, I'm gonna put him average.
Yeah, I think so too.
They're actually playing beyond where they should be right now with all the injuries they've had, being the 4th seed, I believe, in the Eastern Conference. Dame. Oof, Dame. I love Dame. I used to love watching him.
Inconsistent though.
It's not even that. It's just how are you supposed to shine? He's averaging 25 points a game on 40.
The thing with Dame is when he was with the Blazers, he was the Blazers.
His last season with the Blazers, he averaged 32 points a game.
I know, and then he goes to the Bucks, and he's still Dame, but he's just not the star of the team, and that messed him up. I think he's still really good.
He stated that he wasn't used to being a number 2. He was used to being the number 1, no one to compete with, and he's trying to learn how to be a number 2 for Giannis, and he's succeeding. He's still a number 2. He's playing good.
But he's
43.
He's not that number 1 Dame,
36% from 3. 4.5 rebounds, 7.6 assists and a steal, but he's not uber consistent. He's had some injuries. He's only played 25 games this season. And he's had great games, and he's also had some really bad games. And that team has struggled so much to say a consistently good team. The only reason they're a good team is him and Giannis. Otherwise, they would be probably one of the worst teams in the league if they weren't playing the way they are right now.
Yeah.
So I think pretty good is a good place to put him. Let's put him above Jordan Poole.
Keontae Gogue.
Keontae George is actually a shining light for Utah. It's actually kind of funny. Utah is not a good team. Utah is other than Laurie Marketing, what the fuck can we say about them? NBA. Yeah, I like to look at team success, right? As a margin, but to an extent. When you're stuck on a team that is the 14th seed in the Western Conference having 7 wins,
Like you got,
I'm not gonna say
like
screw you.
LeBron in the 2018 finals.
Yeah, I'm not gonna walk up to bro and say, "Oh, it's your second season. Oh my God, it's your second career season, and you're averaging 16 points a game on 40% from the field, 35% from three, with 5.7 assists, a steal, um, and 3 rebounds, and saying you're bad. You're young. I'll put him average because I'll keep him right above Fred. He's average, but he's young and he's playing exceptionally well for what he should be. It's the second year. You wouldn't think Keontae George would be Superman. Oh, Superman. He was the 16th pick, which it's crazy that Utah only had the 16th pick in that draft.
Yeah, that is true.
Keontae George, he's playing good, and I think it's reasonable to put him there.
Kyle Lowry.
Kyle Lowry. Oh, big booty. Can we put him S tier for that?
No.
Can we make a
No.
cake tier? Cake tier?
Well, there is a cake tier.
Oh no. Let's remember how Kyle Lowry is Lowrying. Never mind. Is he I don't even know if he's starting really anymore. 20 points a game. I believe he did for the beginning of the season, but Kyle Lowry.
I think he's painfully average, maybe below.
He's ass. I'm sorry, 4 points a game.
Damn.
Is he even the real starting point guard though?
I don't even know who else they have, to be honest.
Even if he's not their starting point guard, does it really matter? Oh, he's not. I don't believe. Nope, he's not. We can ignore. Oh my God, no, we cannot. Like that team slips my mind a lot. Oh shit. Oh shitty poo.
What?
Emmanuel Quickly.
Oh. So he is Emmanuel Quickly.
Yeah, let's call him Emmanuel Quickly. 16 points a game, 36 field goal percentage, and let's put him painfully average.
Painfully average. Okay.
I mean, he's a shining light for that team with nearly 8 assists a game, but I mean, it is the Toronto Raptors.
Chris Paul, giving Wemby the mentor that he needs and being pretty good at it.
And also mentoring Stephon Castle, who is playing great, by the way. Chris Paul. What will we do with Paul?
I think he's top of average, honestly.
Like, I mean, for being how old he is, for being 39 years old, 9 points a game, 40% from the field, 35% from 3, 4 rebounds, 8.4 assists, and 1.5 steals. Yeah, we can put him under Keontae. No, let's put him above Keontae and below Kobe. The only reason I'm putting him there, I know his stats don't pop out, but he is incredibly aiding this team in its success alongside Wemby.
Tyler Hero got his shit rocked.
Oh my God, I'm sorry. Tyler Hero was great.
But he got his shit rocked. I think he's...
He pissed off Amen Thompson. What are you supposed to do?
I think he's just barely below Jordan Poole.
He's having problem maybe an all-star season, but the issue is he's the second best player on that team. Jimmy's better. Yeah. I'm sorry, I get Jimmy's not averaging as many points or he's not averaging as many statistics, but we know Jimmy's better.
Yeah.
He just does not want to be there. He basically said recently
he got suspended today for 7 games by the team.
Oh yeah, I remember he said in a press conference, I'm not happy here. I want to be happy again playing basketball. I can pull up the quote.
He's not having fun. When you're not having fun, it's hard to play the game. And we've seen it happen in many sports. Players just stop having fun and then they don't want to do it anymore, you know? And they need a change of scenery. And when, especially for Jimmy Butler, he's been carrying that Heat team. He carried them to the finals, and then what did they do?
He did that twice, by the way.
Yeah, yes, twice. And guess what they did? They fucking sold, and he played great.
Here is a quote back of him in this press interview after a game. I want to see me getting my joy back playing basketball, wherever that may be. We'll find out here pretty soon. I'm happy here off the court, but I want to be back somewhere. So I want to be back somewhat dominant. I want to hoop, and I want to help this team win. And right now, I'm not doing it. I don't believe that was the exact quote. He said, "Right now, we're not doing it." He wants to win. Jimmy Butler does not have a championship.
And
He
he's
has
one of
been
the
a great
guys,
player.
and he's carried his teams to the championships and just not won them.
He has played great, and it's not his fault that
Jimmy
he didn't
Butler
win.
is modern day Chris Paul right now.
Brother Chris Paul is modern day Chris Paul. No, he's modern day Michael Jordan if he had Chris Paul's career. That's fucked up.
Yeah, that is fucked up. But like, Chris
I
Paul's
love Chris
old.
Paul. He's
What
top
I'm
five
saying
point
is,
guards of all time, but
Chris Paul has carried many teams to the finals, and he's lost.
he's carried one team to the finals.
Shut
Thank you
up.
very much. Phoenix.
He carried Phoenix to the finals, and guess what they did? They fucking
But
sold.
it's funny. He has statistically made every single team he's ever gone to better. Why are we talking about Chris Paul? We have Trae Young here.
Trae Young, average.
Whoa, we're going average for oh yeah.
I think he's top of average for me.
22 points a game right now.
He's kind of cocky.
12 assists,
That,
but he is not playing
so
what's it called?
he's averaging a double double.
Good points. He's not pointing good.
He's
not
averaging a double double now.
Point
That's
guarding.
pretty good.
He's averaging 34% from 3, which his career average is 35, so he's under his career average right now
Barely.
for both field goal percentage and 3-point percentage, and his career average in points, and his career, and he is his career average in rebounds. So he is having a below average season right now, except for in his assists.
But he'd normally be pretty good. I think he's just the top of average.
Yeah.
He can definitely jump up by the end of the season. We still have a half a year left. And
but let's remember the Hawks. They're getting they're down 10 points to the Lakers right now.
What's his stats looking like?
Let me check. Actually, I did not think about it. 26 points, 8 assists. We don't talk about it. He's still playing averages of shit for his career.
Yeah.
So, and Dyson Daniels is nasty as fuck, and that's how I feel. Dyson. Tyus Jones. I don't know what these sounds I'm making are. Tyus Jones is kind of complicated. His team, I mean, they're all right. I mean, it's the Suns. He is nowhere near great for the Suns. He's averaging 13 points. He has great percentages, though. Do we put him like mid-average? Because he's averaging 13 points a game.
I think
but
mid-average.
50% from the field,
Ooh.
44% from 3, 2.6 rebounds, 6 assists, and 1 steal. But he's no superstar. He is average. He is an average point guard, except for he is shooting efficiently. That is the only thing he's doing.
I think we put him between Van Vliet and Keontae Gogue.
Yeah, Keontae Gogue. Scoot Henderson, we can put him below. Or ass. I mean, either one. Scoot did hit a buzzer beater the other day. I don't know if we count that when he's averaging 11 points.
Yeah, he's ass.
Yeah.
Bust.
And what? Oh, who did you just put in? Wait,
Ben Simmons.
Average. Let's put him above Chris Paul. I get people are gonna be like, why is Ben Simmons so good? Ben is not a bad player. People are stupid to
But
say
he's
Ben
a
is a
point
bad player.
guard. But he's a
He is
point
a
guard that can't
bust.
shoot threes.
He's a bust, but that doesn't mean he's a bad player. When he's averaging, his averages are all right, but it's just the fact he's playing for a horrible Nets team, and
Yeah.
he's not a bad player per se.
Okay, let's say this. If Ben Simmons could shoot a 3-ball, he would be
Oh.
top 5.
No, not at all.
I think so. If Ben Simmons could efficiently shoot the 3-pointer, I think he would be much better than he is right now.
First off, Ben Simmons will never shoot a 3-pointer.
No, I'm saying
efficiently.
if we had the normal Ben Simmons, but a Ben Simmons that could shoot, Ben Simmons would be a top 5 point guard in the league.
So if we took this Ben Simmons and
If we
gave
took
him
this Ben Simmons and we gave
what
him good
three-point
3-point
percentage?
shooting.
What
If
percentage?
we gave him a 35 3-point percentage
Okay, on how much volume?
on like, I don't know, how many shots would we give him?
I'm gonna give him 6 a game.
6 shots a game, shooting 34%, so 2.5 average per game. If we could give him,
That would give him 6 more points, and he would still be averaging 12.
he's averaging 6?
Yes.
Holy fuck. Maybe he's ass. Oh my god.
No, Ben Simmons hasn't averaged more than 7 points a game for the last 3 seasons.
That is true.
We can
And
put him a
he's
little lower in average.
But
maybe
he does more than just score points.
Yeah,
That's the
I
thing
mean,
with Ben
he has
Simmons.
5 rebounds, 7 assists, but he's and 1 steal.
He's a very non-point guard type of point guard.
Yeah,
don't
just keep in
come-
mind, how are you gonna put him below average or ass when he's 6'10", and he's playing and guarding point guards?
That is true. The thing with Ben
What
Simmons
are
is
we
he's
supposed
playing
to
point
say?
guard because the Nets suck. And they
No,
don't
he's been
have a
playing
real point guard.
pretty much his entire career. So.
Yeah, I know, but he's not really a point guard. I don't think he ever really has been.
Yes. It is what he is good at. He is not good.
Fair enough.
Like,
The thing is, he plays
didn't
point
fall
guard-
the fuck off.
He
Oh my
plays
god,
point guard, but he doesn't play like a point guard.
he pissed me off. If he didn't fall the fuck off, bro's second season, he played 79 games, 17 points, 56 from the field, 9 rebounds, 8 assists, and 1.4 steals. The next year, he averages 16 points, 8 rebounds, 8 assists, and 2 steals. Oh my fucking god! If he didn't fall the fuck off. But no, actually, lower him a little more. Get him right in between Austin Reeves and Jalen Suggs. Why? Oh, yeah, right there. I mean, he's iffy.
He's
He'll
Ben
never give you
Simmons.
points. He'll never give you
Yeah,
points.
he'll never
but
give you points.
He has other things that give him reason to exist. Not for the amount of money he's getting paid.
Well,
though. Fucking Jesus.
that concludes our tier list. I think we'll upload a separate episode of the next tier list. But thank you guys for watching. Second episode of the Foul Out Show. We'll be back pretty soon. Hopefully we can get the second episode out here tonight as well. But yeah. So we hope you guys enjoyed that. We love talking basketball, and we hope that we can get somewhere with this. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you on the next episode of the Foul Out Show.